Hi guys! I just wanted to record a quick video to send all of you guys instead of sending all of this in an email because I know that's getting a little overwhelming. So moving forward, our class structure is going to be a little bit different. So I've decided that instead of making you guys log on at a certain time and do like a live video chat or a live video stream or anything like that, instead I'm going to be filming short videos for you guys and then posting them on a website called TechSmith Relay, where you guys can watch those videos throughout the week whenever works best for your schedule. At the end of the week, you'll have to answer some quiz questions to make sure that you're learning the information and paying attention to what I'm telling you. Those quizzes will also be on TechSmith Relay. So I'll send you guys a little bit more information in an email with links on how to access all of these. Programs that we're going to be using throughout this semester from here on out are Box.com, TechSmith Relay, potentially the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite if you guys want to download Photoshop to make any edits to your videos. So how you guys are going to find those websites are go to montana.edu, and then in that search bar just type in Box.com, TechSmith Relay, or Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, and then it will lead you to a page that will prompt you with a link where you can sign into those accounts. It is important that you do it that way as opposed to just typing in Box.com because we use those services through Montana State, so you want to access them through the montana.edu platform. So for our homework, for my 113 students, you guys are going to be turning in all of your images by Thursday night at midnight at the absolute latest. So that goes for every section, regardless of when we used to meet for lab. The due date for all of your upcoming assignments is going to be Thursday at midnight. And again, you're going to be turning those images in on Box.com in the specific folder of your previous section. Some of you guys have already put images in there, which is great. For the rest of you, it's definitely the time to go ahead and access that and make sure that everything's working properly on your end and you're able to add files to that. So if the file sizes of your guys' images is going to be pretty important. So if you're going to take images on your iPhone or on your cell phone, whatever it is, and then email them to yourselves, that's a pretty easy way to do it. Those files are already going to be pretty small, so you're going to have no issue uploading those to Box.com. Now if you take images on a digital camera, depending on what file, image quality or image size that you're using in your camera, you may have bigger files or smaller files depending. Now I'm going to upload a video this week about how to change images from a larger file size like a TIFF or a RAW file down into a JPEG. So what we want all of our images to be in for the rest of the semester are either in JPEGs or .png, which is another kind of compressed file that you'll get if you take a screenshot of the photograph from your computer or anything like that. Now, renaming the files is another thing we're going to talk about this week. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do this, but I will add a video or upload a worksheet of some kind that outlines how to change the file name. Now what I want you guys to change the file name to for all of the images you turn in for the rest of the semester is last name underscore first name underscore assignment number. So if I was turning in images for assignment 4, my files would say Jablonski underscore Lauren underscore assignment 4, and I'll do that for all of the images. You will probably need to add like a 1 on the end or something so the file name is different, because your computer will not let you save them all as the exact same name, so you'll have to add in like image 1 or something in there, and then .jpeg or .png. So for my 113 students, you guys are going to be turning in 4 images now as opposed to 2. Forget about a contact sheet. We're not doing that anymore. Instead, I just want to see your 4 best images for that prompt. So the images that are due this week for you guys are line, shape, and texture, so hopefully you're working on those. Next week it will be either After Dark or Portraiture. Now I know that the cameras, if you're using an iPhone or a phone camera, your camera isn't really set up to do night photography very well, but we'll work with what we've got, and the rest of you guys that are using a digital camera, a lot of those skills that I taught you last week about using a film camera at night will still apply to your digital camera, so definitely go ahead and revisit those slides. For portraiture, ideally for this assignment, I would like to see portraits of people, but since we're being encouraged to be socially distant right now, I understand that some of you guys might not have access to the same amount of people, and in the name of being safe and healthy, I will definitely accept portraits of pets. Self-portraits are always a great way to go. Just get creative with it, but don't put anybody at risk to take their portrait. Please just be smart about it. What else? If any of you guys would like to use Photoshop, like I said, you can type into montana.edu Creative Cloud Suite and you can download those onto your computer. Again, it's really not necessary, but it's definitely something to look into if you're curious about what Photoshop is like. I'm not going to get too deep into that since it's not a requirement for you guys, so I'm not going to spend a lot of lecture time talking about Photoshop skills, but I will do just a really quick worksheet or video about how to change the file size and to convert images to black and white in Photoshop, as well as make a few kind of basic edits there. I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Something to consider moving forward is I know that a lot of things are different now. The things you might have access to photograph have probably changed. Your environment has certainly changed. Just roll with it. Figure out how you can be creative in the environment that you find yourself in. Still considering things like window light and those types of skills can still be really applicable and really easy to use, even in if you're stuck at home like me. So just think about how to be creative. Think about what type of final project you might like to do if you are stuck at home and what kind of limitations that might present. So I hope you guys are doing well, and as always, just email me if you have any questions, and I will email you back in a short amount of time. I know that you guys are probably wondering when and how you're going to be able to pick up your midterm projects. I don't really know the answer to that right now. They're really trying to keep students out of the VCB as much as possible over the next couple of weeks. So unfortunately, I think that we're just going to have to hold off on getting those back to you. I am going to get those graded this week, but again, they don't want students in the VCB, so you won't be able to pick those up for a couple of weeks just until things kind of settle down, and then I will be in touch with you about how to go ahead and pick up those images. So email me if you guys have questions, and I hope you have a great week. For you guys, I will have information up on Monday or Tuesday at the absolute latest this week. And again, you'll have a quiz on Friday. All right, bye.